miles separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Ducks will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Beavers offense will come out first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
Johnson looking to throw. Slings it. A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Bryant. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks offense will go to work for the first time. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously, a super...
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Already find a hole in that secondary. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about, but if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotion surrounding...
There he goes! Run out out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. The Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Bates. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Beavers line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Oregon! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Durant. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing.
He's got it along the sideline. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up at different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Card. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Beavers will line it up on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The give. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
He will be stopped. Couldn't turn the corner, and the defense makes the play. Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Johnson looking to throw. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. A first down for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Card. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Takes the handoff. It's Bates. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be third and long. Johnson wants to throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Release to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown Ducks! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Navy answered the bell away from Annapolis today with an impressive victory. The midshipmen knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Wants to fire on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Bates. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
So that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Beavers will punt this one away.
Now, a fourth down.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He fires to the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's second and long. Off play action. The throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Beavers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, David, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Hill. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the big fella. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Beavers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hughes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Beavers have this offense rolling. Makes the catch. It's Houston. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Beavers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Creates a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. He got it. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Here comes the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gives it on the option. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Look out, he's got room. Got enough for the 1st. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground. And the Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. He fires a bullet to the right. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. He is hauled down, but not before. He puts an exclamation point on this period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down will open up the final period. He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quick strike complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they feature him today.
It's hard in this area to throw him over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on 2nd down.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow down this runaway train that is the Oregon Ducks right now.
Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
That's reeled in. It's Card. There he goes. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Beavers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's caught. It's Thomas. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oregon State!
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO. They were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Quick completion on the out route. Turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Johnson wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Grab behind the line. It's Houston.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He wants to throw it again. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And as he throws, drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go right back to him. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Ducks! And the pummeling has started.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Bates. Push down for the tackle.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives like that.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds the tight end. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. He'll pull it on the read. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Trying to get it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
56, Oregon State.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. Johnson wants to throw it. takes a hit as he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to...
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Beavers will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on first down. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.